What's up, tech enthusiasts, and welcome back to ChatGPT Insights. The world of AI moves at lightning speed, and if you blink, you might just miss the next massive breakthrough. Today, we've got a packed show with insights directly from the top. We're diving into Sam Altman's thoughts on family and the future. Next up, we're getting Altman's candid assessment of the AI investment landscape. Is it a bubble, or are we just getting started? And that's not all, folks. We're also taking a critical look at the US-China AI race and what it means for global innovation. Plus, we've got a major update on generative AI's impact on creative industries. You absolutely do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Parenthood's impact. Sam Altman on AI, abundance, and the future of families. Parenthood is amazing, says OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, and it might be the key to our AI-driven future. OpenAI's chief executive, Sam Altman, recently shared his evolving perspective on life, family, and the profound impact of artificial intelligence, particularly in the context of building larger families. In a candid conversation on the People by WTF podcast with entrepreneur Nikhil Kamath, Sam Altman, who recently became a father, revealed his new outlook on life, emphasizing the importance of family and community. He expressed concern over declining birth rates, calling it a real problem for the future and advocating for greater societal focus on family building. Altman connected these societal concerns with the advancements in artificial intelligence, suggesting that artificial general intelligence, AGI, could fundamentally reshape modern life, making it easier to raise children. He envisions a future where AGI provides more abundance, more time, and more resources, thereby alleviating the pressures that often hinder family growth. He believes that in a post-AGI world, family and community will naturally become far more important. His personal experience with fatherhood has been deeply fulfilling, describing it as the most important and meaningful and fulfilling thing I could imagine doing, even admitting to being extremely kid-pilled. Altman also highlighted the practical role AI can play in everyday life, even in childcare, admitting he constantly turned to ChatGPT for guidance during his newborn's early stages. He further elaborated on this in a June appearance on the OpenAI podcast, noting that while his children might not surpass AI in intelligence, they will be vastly more capable than we grew up by learning to leverage intelligent systems. This perspective aligns with a growing sentiment among tech leaders, such as Elon Musk, who have also voiced concerns about declining birth rates and their potential societal impact. Altman's view suggests a harmonious integration of AI into human life, not as a replacement, but as an enabler for a richer, more family-centric existence. He stressed the importance of mastering AI as a fundamental skill for the next generation, akin to literacy. User impact. The public reaction has been a mix of intrigue and discussion, with many users on social media debating the potential for AI to solve societal challenges like declining birth rates and the changing definition of family. But what happens when the very technology enabling this potential abundance sparks a different kind of frenzy? Next up, we're diving into the AI investment landscape and whether it's heading for a crash. AI investment frenzy. Is the market heading for a bubble, or is Altman spending trillions? OpenAI's Sam Altman sounds the alarm on an AI bubble, but simultaneously plans to spend trillions, creating a fascinating paradox. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has characterized the current investment climate surrounding artificial intelligence as a bubble, while also signaling massive, long-term investment from his company in AI infrastructure. In a recent statement, Sam Altman described the current state of AI investment as a bubble, suggesting that investors are overly enthusiastic and that some company valuations have reached insane levels. He drew parallels to the dot-com boom of the late 1990s, where smart people became excessively excited about a new technology, leading to irrational exuberance. This sentiment is echoed by some market analysts, such as the chief economist at Apollo Investment Group, who have noted that tech firms' price-to-earnings ratios are unusually high, reminiscent of the dot-com era, and that increased spending on data center infrastructure represents a significant portion of U.S. GDP growth. Despite these cautionary remarks about market valuations, Altman remains bullish on the long-term prospects of AI, even stating that OpenAI intends to spend trillions of dollars on data center construction in the not very distant future. He anticipates that economists might view this expenditure as reckless, but OpenAI plans to proceed, underscoring their commitment to AI's foundational development. This dual perspective highlights a complex market dynamic. While the overall enthusiasm might be inflated, the underlying technological advancement and infrastructure build-out are undeniably massive and essential. Technology expert Luke Lango supports the view of immense spending, pointing to the AI bazooka, the substantial capital being poured into AI by major corporations like Microsoft, Meta, Alphabet, and Amazon. These companies are dramatically increasing their capital expenditures, with projections suggesting over $400 billion in spending by the top 5 U.S. hyperscalers in the next year alone, potentially reaching $1 trillion annually by 2030. Lango argues that each new AI model requires more compute, storage, and power, creating a compounding growth cycle that benefits AI infrastructure stocks. He believes there is a 12 to 24-month runway for AI stocks before a potential AI bust occurs, likely linked to macroeconomic factors like interest rate changes. Conversely, macro investing expert Eric Fry agrees with the scale of spending, but warns about the high valuations of companies leading the charge, particularly citing NVIDIA's market capitalization and its price-to-earnings ratio. Fry advises caution, suggesting that investing in great businesses at inflated prices can be detrimental. He advocates for identifying fundamentally strong companies with attractive valuations, often found outside the most crowded megacap names. The advice from both experts suggests a balanced approach. Capitalize on the AI spending boom by investing in its beneficiaries across the supply chain, while being mindful of the potentially overvalued giants that are driving this expenditure. This nuanced strategy aims to capture AI's upside without succumbing to market excesses. User impact. The market is divided, with some investors heeding Altman's warning about valuations and others doubling down on AI infrastructure plays, creating significant volatility and debate among financial analysts and the public. But as the dollars pour into AI, what about the geopolitical implications of this technological race? Get ready for a deep dive into the US-China AI competition next. Geopolitical AI race. Altman warns US underestimates China's progress. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman sounds a critical warning. The US may be underestimating China's rapid advancement in the global AI arms race. OpenAI's chief executive, Sam Altman, has expressed concerns that the United States is not fully appreciating the pace and complexity of China's progress in artificial intelligence development. In a recent interview reported by CNBC, Sam Altman highlighted his apprehension regarding China's trajectory in the AI sector, stating, "I'm worried about China." He elaborated that the AI competition between the US and China is far more intricate than commonly perceived. Altman pointed to specific areas where China might be gaining an advantage, such as inference capacity, suggesting that China's ability to build and deploy AI systems could be faster. He also noted that the race involves multiple layers, including research, product development, and the overall ecosystem, making a simple, "who is ahead" assessment insufficient. This assessment comes at a time when Chinese AI companies are increasingly seen as closing the gap with their Western counterparts, partly by leveraging an open-source approach. By making AI model source code publicly available, these companies enable third-party developers to use, modify, and distribute the technology, fostering rapid innovation and widespread adoption. Altman's comments underscore a growing awareness within the U.S. tech and policy circles about the strategic importance of AI and the potential challenges posed by international competitors. The open-source strategy adopted by many Chinese AI firms allows for faster iteration and broader application of AI technologies, potentially accelerating their development cycles and market penetration. This approach contrasts with some more proprietary models favored by certain Western companies. The implications of this dynamic are significant, potentially impacting global technological leadership, economic competitiveness, and national security. The ability of China to rapidly scale AI capabilities, particularly in areas like facial recognition, surveillance, and advanced manufacturing, raises questions about the balance of power in the digital age. Altman's perspective suggests that a comprehensive understanding of the AI landscape must consider these diverse development strategies and their real-world impact. His warning serves as a call for increased vigilance and strategic investment in AI research and development within the United States to maintain its competitive edge. The conversation around AI supremacy is not just about who has the most advanced algorithms, but also about who can most effectively integrate AI into society and the economy, and who is fostering an environment conducive to rapid, widespread innovation. Altman's emphasis on different layers of the AI race suggests a need for a multifaceted approach to evaluation, considering not just research breakthroughs, but also deployment speed, infrastructure development, and the accessibility of AI tools. User impact. The statement has sparked considerable debate online, with experts and the public discussing the implications for global tech dominance and the future of AI development. So, we've covered family, finance, and global competition. But how is AI reshaping the very fabric of our creative lives? Stay tuned for a look at generative AI's latest impact on the arts. Generative AI sparks creative revolution, new tools, and ethical debates. Generative AI is no longer just for coders. It's unleashing a creative revolution, transforming how we make art, music, and more. The field of generative artificial intelligence is rapidly evolving, introducing powerful new tools that are democratizing creativity while simultaneously sparking critical discussions about ethics and copyright. Generative AI, a branch of artificial intelligence focused on creating new content such as text, images, audio, and video, is experiencing an unprecedented surge in development and adoption. Recent advancements have seen the release of highly sophisticated models capable of producing remarkably human-like outputs. For instance, text-to-image generators like Midjourney, DALL-E 3, and Stable Diffusion have become increasingly accessible, allowing users to create complex visual art from simple text prompts. These tools are not only empowering individual artists, but also finding applications in commercial design, marketing, and even film production. In the realm of music, AI models can now compose original scores, generate background tracks, and even mimic the styles of famous musicians, offering new avenues for sonic exploration. Similarly, AI-powered writing assistants are helping authors, journalists, and content creators overcome writer's block, refine their prose, and generate drafts more efficiently. The speed at which these technologies are improving is astonishing. Models are becoming more nuanced, understanding complex instructions, and producing outputs with greater coherence and aesthetic appeal. This rapid progress, however, is accompanied by significant ethical and practical challenges. Concerns about copyright infringement are paramount, as many AI models are trained on vast datasets of existing creative works, raising questions about ownership and fair use. The potential for AI-generated content to displace human artists and creators is another major point of discussion, leading to debates about the economic impact on creative industries. Furthermore, the ease with which AI can generate realistic fake content, such as deepfakes, poses risks related to misinformation and authenticity. In response to these challenges, there's a growing movement to develop ethical guidelines and regulatory frameworks for AI-generated content. This includes exploring methods for watermarking AI outputs, establishing clear attribution standards, and fostering responsible development practices. Companies and research institutions are investing heavily in developing AI that is not only powerful, but also aligned with human values and societal needs. The ongoing dialogue centers on how to harness the immense creative potential of generative AI while mitigating its risks, ensuring that these powerful tools augment human creativity rather than undermine it. The future likely involves a hybrid approach, where human artists collaborate with AI tools, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in art, music, writing, and beyond. User impact. The creative community is buzzing with a mix of excitement over new possibilities and apprehension regarding job security and the definition of authorship in the age of AI. That's a wrap on today's top stories, but before you go, let's do a quick rewind. Now, stick around for our lightning round recap and the full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's AI Insights. We heard from Sam Altman that AI could lead to more abundance and bigger families, that the AI market might be a bubble but OpenAI is spending trillions anyway, that the US needs to watch China's AI progress closely, and that generative AI is sparking a creative revolution. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more cutting-edge tech news, ring that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected.